is a report of a general meeting of Agpgn leadership with the beneficiaries of United Nations United African Alliance grants held on Agpgn live stream Telegram platform today to establish facts and to prove beyond reasonable doubt the silly involvement of Agpgn on the accusations of the UEC funds and the calls from Reverend Ogachukwu to Agpgn and to inform masses on the current status of UAG grants. The following were recorded. The meetings expected Reverend Ogachukwu to be present for fair hearing. The Secretary General of All Ground Pressure Group of Nigeria, Agpgn, Comrade Livingstone, welcomed everyone to the meeting. The President General, Comrade Abdulrazak Yakubu, appreciated everyone for attending the meeting. He said Agpgn team had been active every 24 hours of each day and we were very close to its disbursement. He said at the Agpgn functionaries platform, Agpgn had to respond to the happenings. He said a lot of things had happened in the past 2 weeks, particularly on the 72 hours promised by Apostle Dr. Ken Nwakama when he addressed CEOs of NGOs and cooperatives on UAG Partners Telegram platform. He requested Reverend Nwakachukwu to be on the platform for this meeting to make clarification on his voice note challenging Agpgn for defense response regarding his 24 hours given to Agpgn. However, Comrade Ustaz Dawood reported that Reverend Ogachukwu had not been on the platform for the meeting as he, Reverend Ogachukwu, was reacting expecting Agpgn team to have arranged for a meeting with him, Reverend Ogachukwu, as regards the accusations of extortion leveled against him from different persons, particularly from Admin Ellis. It was observed that recently Admin Ellis released a voice note to accuse Reverend Ogachukwu on extortion. The meeting also requested Admin Ellis to be called into this meeting. The President General said he expected Reverend Ogachukwu to be in the public space to say his own side of the story. The President General said he respected Reverend Ogachukwu so much, but the fact that Reverend Ogachukwu had called Agpgn, so he, Reverend Ogachukwu, needed to come up. The President General said that Reverend Ogachukwu at the time got in touch with Agpgn that Agpgn needed to be supported during their findings and this was what necessitated Agpgn to direct or give Reverend Ogachukwu to go ahead to seek for support through him, Reverend Ogachukwu, 300,000 or thereabouts. The President General said Agpgn was somehow skeptical to request for support and Agpgn appreciated intervention made by or through Reverend Ogachukwu. The President General said Agpgn had not gotten any share through or in line from UAG grants. Comrade Ustaz Dawood said Reverend Ogachukwu said Reverend Ogachukwu, could not give any money, not in connection, in contribution in the name Agpgn to Agpgn team, and that was why Reverend Ogachukwu gave Agpgn 50,000 naira out of 200,000 naira realized at the time. The Secretary General said Reverend Ogachukwu had not given Agpgn team up to 1 million naira. The Secretary General said the highest amount Reverend Ogachukwu gave to Agpgn was when he, Reverend Ogachukwu, created a platform to gain his support when a document was in search. The Secretary General said Dr. Bode David gave 500,000 naira for Agpgn through Reverend Ogachukwu, which he, Reverend Ogachukwu, gave 300,000 naira as a bulk to Agpgn after some days. Being asked of that, Dr. Bode David donation and Reverend Ogachukwu said to Agpgn that the 300,000 naira was that balance meant to be given for that 500,000 naira from Dr. Bude David, as others had meant to have been given in peace meal to Agpgn before. The Secretary General said Reverend Okachukwu gave Agpgn 300,000 naira from 100 NGOs as realized by him. Agpgn lamented on some monetary saga linked with the issue of the purported international community. The Secretary General said Agpgn would still trace the money, and from Agpgn team, the Agpgn had no share in the money being talked about, accusing Reverend Okachukwu. Agpgn early said some had called him to apologize to Apostle Dr. Ken Nwankama as regards the voice note on extortion he made in alleging Apostle Dr. Ken Nwankama when made also on Reverend Okachukwu. He had been early said Apostle Dr. Ken Nwankama did not pick up his call to apologize. He had been early said he had accurate account on support made to Reverend Okachukwu and said there were more than 58 NGOs that paid 20,000 naira each, excluded donation from Dr. Bude David and some other NGOs that paid above 20,000 naira to support Agpgn. Also, some NGOs paid directly into Reverend Okachukwu bank account. He had early said he would not like to go further because Reverend Okachukwu himself was not in the meeting. The President General talked about the current status of Uaag grant disbursement. He said Agpgn team really value that name, Agpgn being a sacred and needed to come up to clean up the name Agpgn from enemies. The President General said nobody would beg anyone to calm down as regards promise unexpected disbursement message of 72 hours made by Apostle Dr. Ken Nwankama, which had been extended beyond the week now. The President General said there was money called Uaag grant linked to United African States US. Uaag grant is a source from US, and Apostle Dr. Ken Nwankama happened to be the only signatory to that Uaag grant now. He said if not of greed that money would have been disbursed, because the money was available even in less than 24 hours, that money could not enter everyone's bank accounts. And this is all we have to take for now. On this, ensure you subscribe to our channel, share the report across all these platforms. Please, we are going to continue this broadcast in another stanza or in another part. Okay, stay tuned as we continue this broadcast in another version or in another parts, which is a second part. Bye for now, please. With the heading, you will know that this is the continuation of the Agpgn meeting reports. And bye for now, please. Thanks so much for listening. Ensure you subscribe to our channel. Do well to share this report across our Supreme Liberation Center, Picon, Golden Bridge, Grand platforms worldwide on Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, and thanks so much for listening. And bye for now. Okay.